Hey guys, Steve again. I just wanted to give you guys a quick video on my EDC. Seems to be a popular thing to do, so I thought I'd show you guys what I've got with me pretty much all the time, all day, every day. I have a philosophy as far as carrying firearms go. What I carry on me gets me to my truck. What I've got in my truck gets me to my home. Once I'm at home, I can adequately defend myself. So it's kind of almost an escalation of force as I proceed through those steps. So today is just going to be the video on what I carry on my body. I will do a video later on what I've got in my truck, and I don't think I'm going to be doing a video of what I've got in my house because best offense is good defense. Alright, so let's get started. Alright, generally this is how I dress. I generally wear kind of subdued clothes, a lot of green, a lot of brown. Not necessarily because it's tactical, but because I like those colors. So, very casual, very relaxed as far as my dress and attire goes for the most part. Let's go with kind of basic items. I'm not wearing my watch right now, which is odd because I'm doing an EDC video and I've always got my watch with me, but I'm always wearing a watch. I've always got, always got my keys with me. I've got my truck keys, spare key to my wife's car, house keys, work keys, a little, I believe this is an Innova, just kind of little pocket flashlight deal that I've always got, and I use it all the time. It's an awesome little light. Here's my keys. Always wear a hat. Whether it's cold out or it's hot out, kind of dictates what kind of hat I wear. Right now it is not cold or hot, so I'm kind of in my ball cap phase of the year. It's my EOTech hat. Love this hat. Wear that thing all the time. I have got chapstick with me all the time because I live in Montana. It can get very windy. And my lips get chapped, and everybody knows chapped lips are uncomfortable. Seems to be that most of the EDC videos I've seen lately, everybody's got chapstick with them. I really like Carmex. I don't know why, I just do. That's what I carry. I have got a flashlight, a main light. This is one of my Surefires, the L4 Digital Lumimax, what I've been using quite a bit lately. Batteries in this thing last forever. It is very shockproof. The only downside I have to it, which is really to all high output flashlights, is the head or the bezel does get a little warm when it's been on for a while, but I don't really have it on for extended amount of times too often, so I don't really have to worry about that. This one in particular has the click-on, click-off tail cap, and it also lets you go momentary, which is nice, or you can unscrew the cap a little bit and it shuts the light off altogether. Saves on batteries, but like I was saying, this thing runs off 2 CR123 batteries, lasts forever. I think I've changed the batteries in it once this year. I use it quite a bit. Alright, for firearms, I always carry, well, I'm not going to say always, I do always carry a firearm. For the most part, it is going to be my Kimber Warrior. It is clear, no magazine, nothing in the chamber. I do like 1911s, huge 1911 fan. I think they are awesome, awesome platforms. It's been around for so long and it is still so popular for a reason. Kimber makes a really good 1911. So this is what I carry most of the time. If I can get away with carrying a full-size 1911, that is what I will carry. Situation dictates, my clothes dictate, depending on where I'm going and what I'm doing. I will either go with a smaller gun, which I'll show you in one of my later videos in a different style of holster, but most of the time, if I can get away with it, I'll be carrying this. I do carry it in a Rick Waltner Montana Pancake holster. Very comfortable. He formed it to my gun. It fits perfect. Good retention on it. There is no top strap. I really don't like straps on my holster. I am of the mindset that redundancy is king. I have my primary gun and I have also got backup guns. This one in particular is the Taurus TCP. Not a Taurus fan at all. I will tell you the truth. Not a Taurus fan at all. I do own a couple of Tauruses. There's always something small that's wrong with Taurus. Like this one in particular, the slide stop didn't like catching in the slide stop notch right here. I had to fix that, take a file to it. It's small, it's not a big deal, but in a gun, they should work these things out at the factory. If they're having issues with the slide stop, they should go through and cut them all correctly. I shouldn't have to do that on my end. It should come out from the factory ready to go. But other than that, these are awesome little guns. I got this before the Smith & Wesson Bodyguard came out. I do have a Ruger LCP as well as a Kel-Tec P3AT, but I like that this locks back on an empty magazine. It was the only one at the time that did, and it is just an awesome little feature. It's also ergonomically, I find it a little more comfortable, and it also has a little bit better trigger. It is a double action only. It's not dual strike capable. It is a 6-round 380 ACP. I will do a more in-depth review on that later. What I'm carrying my TCP in is just a cheap Blackhawk size 3 pocket holster. Cheap, it works, don't have any issues with it. Not that I'm really worried about the finishes on the guns, but it's nice and soft on the inside, so you're not going to wear any shiny spots on your guns or scratch it up. And it keeps everything away from the gun that's in your pocket. Say you forget your guns in your front pocket, you put your keys in there, keeps your keys out of the trigger guard. If you're fishing around in your pocket for something, keeps you out of the trigger guard. If you're going to carry in your pocket, carry a pocket holster. Very important, I believe. Those are the two firearms I've got on, well, two firearms that I have on me, not necessarily the two I always carry. On the knives, I always carry a large locking folder. This one in particular is a Gerber Applegate Fairbairn Combat Folder. I've had a couple of these knives, really nice knives. They are a little big, but they are really nice knives. I carried them on deployments. I've carried them kind of EDC style like I do now. Really good knives for large cutting tasks.